What if Earth stopped spinning for just 1 second? Everything not bolted down, oceans, buildings, you would instantly become supersonic projectiles traveling at 1000 mph. If I told you that there was a truly terrifying, almost incomprehensibly destructive scenario that could happen to our planet, one that involves physics we barely fully grasp and the potential for global annihilation. It's a thought experiment that sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, but the science behind it is surprisingly solid and rooted in our understanding of inertia and angular momentum. Imagine holding a ball tightly in your hand while you spin it around really quickly. The ball wants to keep moving forward along the same path, doesn't it? That is because the ball's inertia, its resistance to changes in motion, is trying to maintain its existing state of movement, and it's a fundamental property of all matter. Now let's scale that up to the entire planet Earth, which is currently rotating at an astonishing speed of roughly 1000 miles per h-hour at the equator, a velocity that we as inhabitants are constantly moving along with. This incredible rotational speed is what keeps us firmly planted on the ground, a testament to the consistent and predictable force of inertia acting upon everything within our world. Consider a giant, incredibly complex jigsaw puzzle. Each individual piece wants to remain in its place, resisting any force that attempts to rearrange it. Similarly, the Earth's rotation has a similar effect, maintaining everything's stability and predictable movement within the system. If for just a single second that momentum phi, that continuous immense force driving the Earth's spin phi, were to abruptly cease, the consequences would be utterly catastrophic, far beyond anything we typically imagine when contemplating natural disasters. The Earth doesn't just spin, it spins with an enormous amount of energy, an energy that's inextricably linked to its angular momentum, which is essentially a measure of how much something is rotating. Suddenly stopping that rotation would be like slamming on the brakes of a speeding train carrying thousands of tons of mass, generating an unbelievably powerful shockwave. Everything not firmly attached to the Earth's crust would be ripped away from its surface with incredible force, instantly accelerating to a speed of roughly 1000 miles per h-hour, a velocity that's faster than most commercial aircraft. Think about a water balloon bursting. The force of the water rapidly expanding outwards, carrying along fragments of the balloon with it. This is a very simplified analogy for what would be happening on a global scale. The oceans, containing an immense volume of water, would become raging planet-wide tsunamis, each wave towering thousands of feet high and traveling at supersonic speeds across continents, buildings, bridges, and any other structure not built to withstand such extreme forces would be instantly pulverized, reduced to rubble by the sheer force of the displaced air and water. People, animals, and any other living organisms would be subjected to forces far exceeding those experienced during the most violent hurricanes or earthquakes. It's a truly staggering image to contemplate, a wave of destruction spreading across the globe in an instant, leaving behind a desolate and unrecognizable landscape. The atmospheric pressure would also change dramatically, creating shock waves that would further amplify the destructive effects of the event. The air itself would be ripped away from the surface, creating a vacuum-like zone and then rapidly compressed again as it moved outward, causing further damage. Scientists have actually calculated the effects of this scenario, and the numbers are truly terrifying, highlighting just how incredibly powerful the Earth's rotation actually is. The energy released would be equivalent to a massive asteroid impact, far exceeding anything we've ever witnessed on our planet. It's important to remember that this is a hypothetical scenario, a thought experiment designed to illustrate the fundamental laws of physics, and the precise details of how it would unfold are subject to some uncertainty. However, the core concept is that a sudden change in the Earth's rotation would unleash unimaginable destructive forces. She remains remarkably clear. The Earth's rotation is a delicate balance, a constant exchange of energy between the planet and its surrounding environment. And it's what allows life as we know it to exist. While this 1 second pause is a drastic and extreme example, it serves as a powerful reminder of the forces at play on our planet and the potential consequences of disrupting this fundamental equilibrium. Considering the scale of this event, it's fascinating to think about how incredibly fortunate we are, given the fact that the Earth's rotation is remarkably stable over extremely long periods. This stability is due to a complex interplay of forces, including gravity, the Earth's internal structure, and the influence of the moon, all contributing to maintain predictable movement. It really makes you appreciate the seemingly small things, like the consistent rise and fall of the sun, the predictable patterns of our days and nights, all thanks to this continuous, graceful rotation. So, the next time you feel the gentle breeze on your skin or watch the sunset over the horizon, take a moment to consider the immense forces at work, silently maintaining our planet's stability and allowing us to continue living on this incredible world. It really makes you appreciate the seemingly small things, like the consistent rise and fall of the sun, the predictable patterns of our days and nights, all thanks to this continuous, graceful rotation. So, the next time you feel the gentle breeze on your skin or watch the sunset over the horizon, take a moment to consider the immense forces at work, silently maintaining our planet's stability and allowing us to continue living on this incredible world.